Welcome to MDS Conquer online finish line course for the first MDS students, paper 1 subject. I myself Dr. Satya Ushasri, team MDS Conquer, today going to discuss about normal concepts of growth and development. In the normal concepts of growth and development, differential growth, pattern, normality, variability, timing, rate and direction to be discussed. So if it is asked for the 7 marks question, each and everything should be discussed briefly. So differential growth is nothing but all the tissues will not grow at the same rate, and it is described in the form of a Schemann's growth curve, and it is a very important question in BDS too. So we are all aware of the what are the tissues which are included in the Schemann's growth curve, that is the lymphoid tissue, neural tissue, general tissue and genital tissue. So this is a small diagram describing the pattern at which the tissues will grow. So the lymphoid tissue will be highest at the age of 6 to 7 and gradually involution of the lymphoid tissue takes place by reaching the adult stage. So what is the clinical implication of this? If it in the case of a pseudo class 3 malocclusion, that is the forwardly positioned mandible, it is because of the restricted airway, because of the pathological condition like adenoid tissues. So if that case comes at an age of 8 to 9 years, we should not give any functional appliances, or we should not go for a orthodontic treatment or a surgical procedures, because the growth at 6 to 7 years will be peak, and gradually involution takes place and reaches the adult stage. So after the 18 years only, we can easily understand that is because of the restricted airway, the forward positioning of the mandible was done. So knowing the knowledge of the growth of different tissues at different rate is very important. And next comes your neural tissue. This will be completed at the age of 6 to 7 years and will maintain the same till the adult age. And next is the general tissues, which will follow the S-shaped growth curve. Here the general tissues will be growing slowly and show at a slower rate at the age of 6 to 7 years, and when it comes to the puberty age, it will increase and gradually maintain the same in the adult stage. And the genital, in contrast to other tissues, will be at a lower rate and gradually increases from the puberty age. So these 4 tissues are to be discussed in the Schemann's growth curve. And next comes the pattern. Pattern represents the proportionality. That means how different tissues are proportionally growing proportionally growing with other tissues. That means if we see here, the head position in a fetus of 3 months intrauterine life occupies around 50%, and gradually at the time of birth it will be decreased to 30%, and at the time of the and at the age of in the adult stage it will be of only 12%. So from the 50 to 30 to 12%, the proportion of the head is gradually decreasing, and if we consider here, the proportion of the trunk is gradually increasing and the proportion of the limbs is also gradually increasing. So there it will run a axis from head to toe in an increasing direction. So this is the cephalocaudal gradient of the growth. Next comes the normality and variability. Both are discussed in the form of growth charts. So we can compare the normal weight and height of a particular individual, whether it is normal or in the range with the other group of individuals of particular chronological age. If there is any variance, that is known as variability. If it is in the normal range, that is known as normality. And next, last point is timing. Timing means the onset of puberty. It is highly controlled by the genetics, and it is also sex related, and the physical body differences also present in the onset of puberty, and environmental changes also affect the onset of puberty. What is the importance of the onset of puberty? Depending upon the onset of puberty, that means the maximum growth occurs at the puberty age. So if we consider the pubertal age, we can take the advantage of the growth by the body, and we can direct the position of the bone structures. That is, if we use the functional appliances in a puberty age, then the duration of the treatment will be highly reduced. So these are the concepts which we should include in the normal concepts of growth and development. Thank you.